Alright, so it took a lot of testing to reset up my mic. Um, so this is week 1. We're going to see how it plays out of Nova Marvel Snap League, Season 0. The first game was just uploaded, and I have not seen it. This is Ryan versus Alex, and then Jesus and I get to go, and then we have a bye, and here's the following weeks. And I'm going to keep track here. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's watch this together. I've never seen this. This is going to be pretty cool. So if you're curious about the decks, it's on Instagram. I can copy paste them down below. I'm also going to post a link to the standings so you can see it better than this. If anyone's interested in following along with us, because this is pretty cool. So what we did was we drafted it every card, of every card, 209 cards. We each picked 14, taking turns, and so a 12 card game. In case you don't know what Marvel Snap is. So you have 2 extra cards to work with. Top win Moda. I don't know what that means. What happened? Alright, hold on. Technical difficulties. Okay, I don't know what's going on because my phone is playing it at a different pace than the computer, but it has it on the computer, so I'm just gonna up the volume and we're gonna see how it goes. God, the quality looks like shit. I'm gonna mix it real quick. Sorry, I can't hear it. Alright, so what do we got so far? So unfortunately we can see Alex's hand. Kind of takes away from it a little bit. And I could lower it, but whatever, it's fine at this point. Okay, so... Wow. Ryan got Morph turned into Magneto. That's pretty good. Citadel's going to swap the locations around. Ryan had to play down that Widow's Bite. Cosmo's down as well. Sewer System, Icebox. Alright, so Alex is snapping, which made Ryan snap. These two, I swear to God. Luke Cage is already down, so this Hazmat is going to hit all those cards. Ryan's got priority, so that's not good for him. Card goes down. It's Hobgoblin going over to Alex's side. It's not going to go any lower. Here comes the Hazmat to give -3, so not a huge play. And we know Lily has Odin, so Alex does not. Okay, so what's Alex going to do? He's going Red Skull in the middle. No, he's not. What's he got? Okay, he's going Magneto in the middle, which is going to pull over that Cosmo. I literally was about to hover over that to see if I can read the effects, but no. Okay, Ryan dipped. He's taking 4 health. That was not very smart to snap back at the beginning there, but we know Ryan. Okay, I wonder if this is going to go right into the next video or if we're going to go back to technical difficulties. I gotta remember to turn down the volume when this is done. Okay, Squirrel Girl's hitting everything. Not Squirrel Girl. Central Park's giving a squirrel to everything. Alex has to pass turn. You can see him tilting his phone. My god, the quality looks like shit. Can I even make it better? Like, would I have been able to? It's supposed to be better. Advanced. 1080p. Applied to your current video. Yeah, sure will. Okay, so Alex is going with Luke Cage down for his turn 2. Ryan's Iceman hit Black Widow. I don't think that's a big deal. He doesn't really have anything to play turn 3 anyway. It's not like he could have played a 1. Who is Alex at run? Alex has 0 as a cost 1. Probably would have been smart to have the decklist sub. Okay, I can't pause this, so we're just gonna roll it. Oh, he draws into a rock, but it doesn't really help anyway. Squirrels would be better than rocks. That's kind of weird to think of. Okay, Rhino's destroying Mindscape. Ryan said, nah, I don't want your cards. Black Widow's giving a bite over. Okay, still only at 1 health cube? Well, I don't know what the fuck to call it. Darkhawk is going down. We can't see cards in hand or in deck, so that's not really helpful. He's going to 23. I don't know what he plus. Okay, he just went to 21, so it must be +2. Oh, with Subterranea, given 5 extra rocks, that's a 10 extra power to Darkhawk. Okay, Sandman's preventing any other card from being played. A turn, it's only 1 a turn. So Alex is going to magic the Central Park, and he's snapping. Ryan, don't snap back. Play smart. Come on, man. Ryan's deck is very heavy disrupt. Alex's is a odd mix of zero-ish with some Luke Cage hazmat action. He's got Wong for whatever he would want to run. Is it good with the hazmat? I don't. It's good with Black Widow if he gets that down. He does not. Okay, so Doctor Strange is coming out, is moving that Rhino over. Not sure why he would want to clog up that lane unless he's going for just left and middle, but Alex has already kind of got them left. So, going to turn 7 this game. Now, Alex has Magneto. He could move cards over. He can't play left or middle. So is that Ryan's strat? He's got 9. He's hoping that Alex can't do more than 9 with costs 1 through 3. So Alex is going Magneto in the middle, and Ryan's going to dip. That's going to be 2 damage. Alright. So Alex does not take anything yet. And Ryan is down 6 currently. 2 retreats. Retreats are smarter than taking the losses. Right? All that sand effect. What's going on here? Reconnecting. Okay. And we're back in action. Let's see. New turn. We got a Tillin. After turn 3, shuffle your hand into your deck and draw 3 cards. Alex opening up with Shang-Chi, Luke Cage, Magic, and Magneto. Second revealed location is Sinister London. That's a fun one. Turn 2, Alex is playing Black Widow. Black Widow onto Sinister London. Ryan reveals first. We got a Goose on Sinister London. That's putting another Goose to a Tillin. Still not sure what that right location is, but Black Widow is going there as well. So Ryan has 2 Widow's Bites in his hand. We got Morag. You can't play your first card here each turn. Escape. Not sure what happened. I think Ryan locked Alex's phone so he wouldn't see his cards. Or something like that, he was telling me. Did Alex just retreat there? Was Alex not having it? Maybe Alex was just not having it. Okay, well, smart to take the 1 cube loss. Alright, here we go. Round 4. Morag, once again, you can't play your first card here each turn. Passing turn because he's got no cost 1s. Going in, we got Murder World as the second location. After turn 3, destroy all cards here. Alex plays Luke Cage on the right-hand side. He's still got Shuri, Magneto, Spectrum, and Shang-Chi in hand. We've not seen anything from Ryan yet. Ryan's revealing first. We got Goose on the right-hand side from that location. We're not sure yet. Luke Cage is there to contest him. 2-1. Mindscape at the start of turn 6. Swap hands. Now we know last time we saw that Ryan rhinoed it, so we could see that play come in again. Alex has no cost 3 cards he can play. He's going to have to pass this turn as well. Let's see what Ryan has. Be nice to know how many cards he has in his hand or anything like that, Alex. Maybe you'll watch this and help me out for future games. Taking a lot of time on this turn. We're halfway done. Ryan's still thinking. No snap yet so far. I know Alex is not looking too good here for the early plays, but he does have some late plays he can go into. A gigantic Magneto from Shuri would surely give him whatever location he plays him at. We know it's not going to be able to go to Morag, so a smart play from Ryan. Oh, okay, here we go. Never mind. We got Mysterio down, but which location did he go to? We know he didn't go to Morag, so it's weird that it would even put one there, because he can't play there. And then, obviously, Murder World destroyed the one in the middle. Murder World is no longer anything, so Alex is going to put his Darkhawk there. He drew into Black Widow. Okay, Ryan puts down Cosmo. I don't think Cosmo is a very good card against Alex, because he just doesn't run too many on reveals. We got Shuri, we got Black Widow, and that's about it. So now Shuri can't be played right at all because of the Goose. And if it goes middle, her effect will just not go off. So Alex is going with a Black Widow on the right-hand side. He's skipping off on the Magic. We're not seeing the Rhino play from Ryan either. Ryan goes with the Ronin in the middle for 13 power currently because of all these cards in Alex's hand. But they're swapping hands now. Same amount. Anyway, didn't matter. Ryan draws another card, so Darkhawk goes down. Okay. Alex plays the Widow's Bite at Mindscape, keeping it at 2 power, and he plays Hobgoblin left, which could secure him that place if Ryan can't really play anything. He goes with a Nightcrawler on the right-hand side. This is for the final turn here. Skipping out on Doctor Strange, and obviously Sandman. When I was talking about the Shuri Magneto, I forgot about Mindscape. But it was also a possibility that Ryan could have been getting it, so... kind of surprised Alex didn't go with the Shuri on turn 5 for whatever he would want in turn 6. He did give like an empty card to Ryan though. Alex is snapping. We're pretty sure he's got the left location, but the right location he's got it clogged, but there's no Hobgoblin or Green Goblin coming out. Nobody picked Green Goblin, which surprises me a lot actually. Still waiting on Ryan here as we count down to 3/4 of the turn done. Ryan's got to make his final decisions here. Interesting season to start us off so far. Ryan and Alex, the people that scare me the most in this league, facing off. Ryan chooses to play nothing. Not sure what that was about. I guess the Magneto couldn't go right, neither could the Shuri. The Shuri wouldn't get an effect off. A lot of question marks here over. We're gonna take a timeout. Okay, so while I'm working on getting the video back up, I thought it'd be nice to look at the decks that we've seen, or that they've picked, and see what they've played so far. Okay, I don't know why I'm so pale right now. I guess it's because the light from the computer is different than it was before. But anyway, we've seen Iceman, we've seen Nightcrawler, we've seen Goose, we've seen Scorpion. I don't remember seeing Scorpion or Quake. Mysterio, Morph, definitely Cosmo, Doctor Strange, Rhino, Sandman, Goblin. Haven't seen the Leech, so that's still a question mark. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. Remember, you can only bring 12 of the cards to the table. Alright, and then let's look on the Alex side of things. We have definitely not seen a Zero play at all, and we can see his hand too. We've seen the Black Widow, we've seen the Luke Cage, we've seen the Hazmat. Lizard, I don't recall seeing. Captain America, I haven't seen. Definitely seen the Darkhawk, definitely seen the Shuri. Wong, Shang-Chi, Magic, Red Skull, I don't... Yes, because you remember he played it for a second in the middle. Spectrum, I don't recall, but probably. Which does bring to my attention there is another on reveal that I didn't notice. Okay, so those are the decks that they have, or at least pretty close to what we know that they have so far. But here's what they could bring at all. Okay, it's happening again where I can't pause it, so we're just going to have to roll with it. Try to put this in place as quickly as I can here. Okay, well there's the Captain America, we get the Shang-Chi. This is probably the one that got messed up. So yeah, Alex lost 2 cubes. Or did Ryan lose 2 cubes? Something definitely happened, I can tell you that. I'm trying to get this volume up again, and it's being a bitch. But we see Captain America is in his hand, so I think that gives us almost full knowledge of Alex's deck here. Come on, motherfucker. Pop it up. You fucking piece of shit. You saw it pop up? Come on! Just simple things. I'm asking it to do fucking simple things. And it's just, oh, it's so tough. The 7 was pretty good. I'm going to put it back to 1. We've seen the Captain America play now, and there's the Spectrum. Alright, so we fully know that Zero is on the bench for this game, and Lizard is on the bench for this game. Not sure what Alex was thinking, but maybe we can ask him later on. Okay. Left side Icebox, that hit Alex's Captain America. Warrior Falls in the middle, Shuri's Lab on the right. Ryan played Goose and Nightcrawler before it became Shuri's Lab. Alex drew into Shuri, but now that the Captain America's at 4, he's got nothing to play on turn 3. So 1, 2, and 3 Alex passes. Ryan goes with a Cosmo in the middle for Warrior's Fall. Warrior Fall is not... Okay, now he's going for Morph in the middle, but Morph now can't activate because of Cosmo. Huge misplay on Ryan's part. That's going to completely kill that Morph. Total waste. Alex goes with the Wong on the left side. He draws into Black Widow. He's going for the Shuri on the left. He's going to get some big motherfucker right now. I think he's going to drag whoever into the Warrior Falls. I think that would be the best bet. Ooh, Ryan with the Hobgoblin play, trying to redeem himself after that morph. Goes over, clogs that spot. Not a huge hindrance, because he can still play Magneto in the middle. Alex with some doubt now, as the left side is on Ryan's. So Ryan going with the Captain, not Ryan, Alex going with the Captain America on the left, potentially. Oh wow, actually, if he plays it on the right, it's going to be huge off of Shuri's lab and Shuri. Alex is going to full send Darkhawk on the left side. Hazmat out first. Hazmat becomes a 16. Everybody goes -1. And the Ronin play in the middle causes Ryan to lose his Cosmo. Darkhawk on the left. It looks like he's a 7. That balances out the left-hand side. Tie on the left. Middle goes to Ryan. Right to Alex. But Alex has more total power, and that's the end of the game. Interesting. Let me gather my thoughts and I guess deal with this technical difficulties. So, trying to get it to still connect. Just want to make sure that the recording was going to be deleted if I hit record again. I'd like to know now if I should be sad or not. Restarting my iPad, I sent screenshots over. I studied the games. It all makes sense now. I'll explain if there's any questions, because I definitely had someone else watching it. It'll make sense. Just wait. Well, I took the time to send it from my phone to my iPad, so that way we wouldn't have this black bars covering up all the other stuff I set up, but it still happens anyway, I guess. I don't really remember that, but sure, fine, whatever. Alright, so one mistake that I had noted earlier was that Alex had the wrong deck. But quickly in the video, I don't think it loaded from what we were watching. He swapped decks. So that's the first thing. Alright, let's keep going. Okay, Ryan joins. Turn 1. We didn't really... I don't even remember seeing Westview. That's how messed up that first game was for me. So we got Citadel's going to move everything around. We got Westview's going to become something else. We got Sewer System. Okay, so turn 1, I guess, yeah, no, Ryan, they both must have passed turn 1. Turn 2, Alex played Luke Cage. Turn 3, Alex is playing Black Widow in the middle, and we see a Cosmo come out from Ryan. The Cosmo reveals second, because Alex had priority, right? So Ryan gets the Widow's Bite. Now Cosmo gives Ryan priority. So let's see. Alex goes for a Darkhawk on the right. Darkhawk's pretty solid. Ryan goes for the Morph. The Morph becomes Magneto. No one can move. And Ryan goes with the Widow Bite on the right hand side, which is going to go down, putting him at -1. But Citadel moves everything all around. These are going to be the values. So we got 12, 2, 0, 2, 1, 1, 11. Okay, now here is, I think, where we're going to see our first mistake of the match. Alex snaps and Ryan snaps back. Now, we can't see Ryan's hand, but just looking at the board, ignoring the hazmat, it's very even. So if I were Ryan, I would acknowledge the snap, go to next turn, and not snap back. This snap back costs him 2 cubes extra, right? On top of, if he were to surrender early, which is what he does. Allowing that snap, taking that 2 damage, that's pretty huge. That could be 2 mini losses, right? Instead, he just takes 1 big one. So, Alex snaps, Ryan snaps back. The hazmat comes out. Nope, nope, we're still waiting. The hazmat comes out. Ryan goes with the hobgoblin over. So Ryan's play was pretty solid, but I don't think it was enough to snap back on. Because I guess we're going into turn 6 now, and Ryan doesn't feel confident. He's got to win middle and right and maintain the left. All in one turn. And I guess that's when Ryan realizes and he surrenders. So he's going to take 4 health when he really only should have taken 2. And I'm not saying he should have surrendered. He should have acknowledged the snap, kept it going, and he could have taken 2 damage instead of 4. But I digress. Alright, so the next game opens up Central Park. Gets a scroll to each location. I remember saying that. Iceman comes in, hits the Widow. Remember that. Luke Cage is going to go on the right-hand side. I'm confused. Turn 2, Luke Cage. Turn 3, Widow. Ryan played Goose. Okay, so that's going to eliminate 4, 5, and 6 on the right-hand side. Widow's Bite's going to his hand. Alex never checks to see his hand, so I never know how much is in his hand. That'd be nice to know. So Ryan's going to go ahead and get rid of that Mindscape. He says, no, I do not want your cards. You're not taking mine. Going into turn 4. Okay. Alex is going with the Darkhawk on the left. Very good card, Darkhawk. I don't have him. But just look at his numbers are always pretty solid, but especially on this one here. We got Subterranea giving him an extra 10. That's crazy. I feel like Subterranea pops up too often, so that's a good grab from Alex in the draft there. He is the only person that has access to it, so there's that as well. If any one of us were to grab it, it would just take it away from him, which doesn't really help us too much. So I don't think it's a huge card for Alex, but he's definitely putting it to use. We've seen it basically every single play. By play, I mean round, match, whatever, round of the match, you know what I'm talking about. Round of the round, because, or the week. We've seen it basically every single round here in this match. First match of the season 0. That's crazy. Look at this. Alex versus Ryan. So proud of him. Unfortunately, they declined phone interviews, and I would have to go there in person. And at this point, it's too late. They're closing. So we might call up Ryan afterward and get a word from him. So far, we've only, I think, one mistake with Ryan snapping back when he shouldn't have. So far, Alex is at zip. We're definitely going to see some from both sides here. So Alex is going with the magic in the middle, right? But what the fuck just happened? You saw that? I just threw it this way. I swiped so hard I moved it. The fuck, man. It's not like I measured and put it in the middle or anything. Then Alex decides not to go with it in the middle, and he goes with it on the left. And I think I would call this a mistake. Right? Alex is up by 18 here, down by 2, down by 1. And he's going with the left-hand side instead. I'm not sure on his logic, but to me, I think that's a mistake. We know we can't see the Shang-Chi go on the right. Maybe he was thinking Red Skull middle for final turn, but still, that extra 3 power would have been nice. That rock is useless. Shang-Chi can only go middle or left. Not sure what he was thinking. I mean, there is going to be a turn 7. So, personally, I would have kept it magic in the middle. Maybe he was planning to do Red Skull in the middle and something else big in the middle. We do have his deck pulled up here. In terms of big things, he's also got Magneto we don't see here. Perhaps he was thinking of moving things around. Unfortunately, we can't ask him at the moment. So, to me, I'm counting that as a mistake. Just that little bit of 3 power could have probably helped him out in the middle. But let's see how things go. Ryan ends up going with the Doctor Strange to move the Rhino to the right, which gives Alex the middle. So I don't know how I feel still calling it a mistake because he's got it. Somebody snapped. I don't know who the fuck snapped. One of them snapped. I don't know. I still feel like it would have been smarter to go left middle for your locations, especially now that Ryan's going heavy on the right. Even though he took some power from there, um, I would also think that this was a mistake on Ryan's part, moving the Rhino over. That lowers his power potential on the right hand side pretty low. 3-3 isn't too terrible, but Alex still has two spots here, and you didn't know the magic was coming, so maybe that was where his logic was. There's only one more turn after this, but no, there's two more turns now where Alex can, you know, only has 7 to catch up on. You do have the goose. I don't know. I don't feel like 7's too hard to do, even with 1 through 3s. I guess looking at Alex's deck, um, we haven't seen the lizard, but it would go down to a 2. Captain America would be great here, bumping up the squirrel and the Luke Cage, effectively making this a quick 7 right there, and then Alex just needs one more card here. So that's one thing that we could see, and we do know that he's running it because we see it in future games. I don't know if Ryan looked up decks before he matched with Alex here. We can't see a Dark Hawk. Yeah, so Hazmat subtracting everything and the Luke Cage. That's another one that could really cost Ryan the game, only putting 9 power there. I guess to make it fair, we should look at Ryan's deck as well. So what do we got on board? We've got Goose down. We've got nope, nope. Doctor Strange, Rhino, Sandman. Yeah, now you just eliminated the. Okay, no, there was Goose anyway. Never mind. I was gonna say Hobgoblin. Nope. So not sure where Ryan was going here. Looking at it from Ryan's perspective, lost the left side. Maybe Hobgoblin in the middle. We don't know what's in his hand. It is kind of annoying that we can only see one side here. Hopefully Ryan does upload it and we can get a little bit more perspective on his side here. But this is what you want to do as Susan and Lily. Study up on them. See how they play. See how they're going to play. See how they play, and you might be able to guess how they're going to play against you. You might even be able to guess which cards they're going to leave out against you. We know Alex left out Zero and Lizard, but Ryan doesn't know that here. So now we have a little bit of lenience to see, okay, maybe he'll leave these out for our matches against them. Scorpion, Quake, Leech, we still don't know which one didn't come today. I'm assuming maybe he did leave it out. I was going to say Ryan brought Leech because, to get rid of these effects, but there are a few effects here you'd want to get rid of. I guess 2, Lizard and Red Skull. But unfortunately, we just did not get to see every card from Ryan. We only needed one more card. If we saw one more card, we would know who we left out. So these are the question marks that Jesus, Lily, and I can think about for our matches against them. Again, who's going up against them first? Next we got Lily versus Ryan. So there you go, Lily. Think about that when you're going into. If I swipe this, does it just? So I can put things over. Oh my god. Well, that's cool. Okay, cool. I'm leaving this shit up then. Anyway, so I'm trying to figure out what Ryan was thinking here because I'm thinking this is a mistake. We got one mistake last game where Ryan snapped. All right. I tell you what, let's fucking. We're gonna go ahead and do. You guys can't see it yet. Hold on. I'm just gonna. Whoops! I did a smiley face. No, I did it. Surprise me. Yeah, that's fine. You guys can't see it. So we got Zach's opinion of a mistake because we unfortunately cannot talk to them at the moment, and we can't see Ryan's card, so we're only guessing. But I'm going with. Oh, you want to see the smiley face? That's what I did first for Alex. Anyway, Ryan made the mistake of snapping back. I think that was a dumb move. I think that was Ryan going, tee hee, you're going to snap on me, I'll snap back. And just for a second, forgetting how serious this league is. And then we got Alex's, I want to say it's a mistake, putting Magic on the left. You don't really ever want to commit too much to one lane in this game. So you don't want to divide all three too much either. I think the best bet is to give up on a lane, which could have been the right, could have been fine, and then go left and middle in this case. So I'm calling that a mistake. Then Ryan moving too much to one, I'm not sure what his logic was, because we can't see his hand. That's why I started trying to math out here. We can guess based on what we see. Do we not get to see? Ryan quits? What the fuck? Yeah, Ryan, I think we definitely have to move that to a mistake if it caused you to leave the game. So we see here Alex was going with the Magneto in the middle, so that would have moved Rhino, Doctor Strange, if Ryan had not played at all in the middle, which I'm assuming Ryan would have played in the middle. We don't know what he had, but a Hobgoblin to the middle would have been nice, bringing that down 8. It wouldn't have been enough to win, and that's part of my issue here. Maybe Doctor Strange was all he had to play, and so then it had to have dragged over the Rhino. But again, we can't see his hand, so I don't know. I don't even know how many cards are in his hand. I guess I could probably try and do some mental math. Based on Alex's 4 cards, we've got a 4 to 2 here, so those two, that's 6 to 9. Okay, so we got 9 over here, and we've got 8. So we got to assume he's got 3 cards in his hand. Nope, because this one came from something, so he's got 4 as well. Oh, Ryan, what the fuck? Well, you see Iceman, so Nightcrawler could be in his hand. Goose is on board. Mysterio could be in his hand. So I would assume you'd play Nightcrawler instead of Doctor Strange. It's 1 power less, and you wouldn't have divided too much. I think we got to move on, because this is getting too long of a video. Alright, let's keep it going. So Ryan leaves, and yeah, that sucks. Let me move this a little bit. There we go. Okay. So now Ryan is down by, what is it, 6? Where he really shouldn't be. I'm not sure who snapped on the last game, but I'm just going to let it go. And Ryan shouldn't have snapped on that first game. He would be up 2 more health. Alright, so then this game was very quick. It confused me how quick it was. So Alex goes with the Black Widow on Sinister London. Gives him another Black Widow. Once he sees the 2 gooses, he dips. Alex says, nope, I'm not dealing with that. Which I'm actually kind of surprised at. Yeah, most of your cards are high, but with London and the Morag, okay. Yeah, no, okay. That does really suck. But I still like Captain America getting 2 caps down. That would be pretty good. I'm so surprised. Ryan didn't snap, so I don't know why he left. But Alex ends up winning the whole thing anyway, so I don't fucking care. Let's keep going. So we got the next game coming down. Luke Cage is out. The Goose. Isn't that kind of funny? We saw Luke Cage the Goose in the last 2 games ago. Rounds ago? What should I say? I don't really know. Okay. Here's where I'm surprised too. If I were Alex, I would think Magic or Shuri for turn 5, because my next card, turn 6, whatever I play from his hand, will be double if it's Shuri, right? Or Magic, I get 2 more turns to, you only swap hands, so you'll still get 1 more card from your deck. And at this point, we know Zero and Lizard on the bench. Captain America's got to be in the deck somewhere. What is this? We're getting like 6, 8. So there's 4 cards still in the deck. Magneto's there. Spectrum's there. Red Skull's in the deck. Right. Wong is in the deck. Shuri's there. Captain America. So what is that? Red Skull, Wong, Captain America, and Hazmat are in the deck. Right. So you already have Luke Cage down. Turn 6, you're going to draw one of your own cards. Turn 7, you're going to draw one of your own cards if you don't get rid of Mindscape and you put down Magic. Or you could just Magic the Mindscape and still get your own cards. I don't know what his logic was here. Maybe he wasn't thinking about what was still in his deck. You know, they are at work, so we have to consider that as a possibility too in terms of busy and just trying to do their thing. But I don't know. Again, can't ask them. It'd be nice to sit down with them. I think that would actually be kind of cool. So I can get in their head. I guess mostly Alex at this point, because we can actually see it and show it and be like, hey, you know, what were you thinking here? What was your plan? Perhaps I should plan some interview questions for him. Anyway, he goes with the Black Widow play. So I hate wasting cost too, energy, you know. But he puts the Black Widow into his hand, which is an interesting play because now it means Ryan is going to be stuck with Alex's hand. This is going to be Ryan is going to be stuck with Alex's hand. This is going to be Ryan's hand on the next turn. He's going to get a Magic that he can't play. He's going to have a Shuri that he could play, but with 2 power, that's basically nothing. Magneto played in the middle, wouldn't be able to move anything because his effect wouldn't go off. So that's actually not even that bad for Ryan. It would probably give him the win in the middle. Tied on the left, we know that this has to be the Mysterio. And I think this is where Alex made a mistake. He was not thinking which one was the real Mysterio, when it would have to be this one, because Ryan wouldn't put it here, because it's going to get destroyed unless he made the misplay. Ryan could not put it here, so this one is the one that makes the most sense, right? So again, Ryan's gonna have a Magic that he can't play, a Shuri that's pretty much useless, a Magneto that he can't play on the left, but he could play in the middle with no effect off, and if he plays it on the right, it would move the Darkhawk over, which would probably give him the win unless Alex can play something. He doesn't know what's in his hand. So again, like, giving Ryan this hand isn't even too bad. The Shang-Chi can kill the Darkhawk, maybe. Is that going to go down? Yeah, I think it does go down to 7. The Spectrum, that's an ongoing, that's an ongoing, that's an ongoing, that's an ongoing. Giving him the Spectrum is not even too terrible either. You know, you're giving him a 9 that can spread. I think we got to do that. Okay. So now he went with the Ronin in the middle. So now Alex is coming out with these cards. No snap from Ryan. I cannot believe that Alex went with the Black Widow play instead. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I made a mistake thinking he was doing a smartish thing, but it was really dumb. He gave himself the Black Widow. Oh, Alex, did you not realize it was Mindscape? Because I was thinking of it as the Widow Blade would go in after the turn, but no, that doesn't make any fucking sense. Yeah, no, so he gave Ryan the Widow's Bite, but then he immediately gets it, so then he doesn't get the fucking draw off. Totally a misplay. Totally misplay. No doubt in my mind now. Definitely should have gone with the Magic to either get rid of Mindscape and keep going to 7, or put it in the middle. You know, you still could have, if you put it over the Mindscape, kept your Black Widow, done the Black Widow play with something else. You could have Black Widow, then Shuri'd, turned 7, gone for something big. Alex, this could have been your match here. And with a snap, this could have sealed the deal. So definitely a mistake on this one. So now he's looking at this, and I thought this was odd that Ryan didn't play anything. So I don't know if this was the one where things got messed up. I thought I had it figured out, but now I'm confused. So Alex just goes with the Hobgoblin on the left and Nightcrawler on the right. Now, this again is where I'm saying, Alex, mistake. Mistake number 3, my lord. You know that has to be Mysterio. Mysterio has 4 power. You can click on it and see it. 4 and 2 is 6. That Nightcrawler isn't even going to win you the location. If anything, swap these. Put Nightcrawler over here, Hobgoblin over here. Is he going to play 2 cards? He has your hand, and then 1 card from his deck. Which we know the cards we tossed over to him. He could Shuri and something else, sure, but I feel like Ryan would try to spread out his power, especially because Alex doesn't even have that much. And he put down the Wisp. Why even put the Wisp back at this point? He's got the Hobgoblin. We know he doesn't have the Green Goblin. So I said, you know what? Yeah, 3 for Alex. So the Hobgoblin goes over. That gives Alex his only location because Ryan didn't even play, and this was enough. I guess the Widow's Bite went down to lower Ronin some more, but when you're not going to win the location anyway, it doesn't really matter anyway. Did Alex forget that Mysterio, it was just an illusion? Did he think that this one was the real one? I'm not sure where his logic was, but that magic should have been the card that came out. Alright, so now we're going into round 6. What round was this? Motherfucker, you're not going to tell me? 4. So this was for 6. So 5, it looks like Alex retreated because of the phone locking that they were talking about. As we see here, Alex goes down to 5, and then the next time we come in, he's at 3. So round 5 was just a mistake here. He lost 2, so then Ryan gives up 2. And to me, guys, that doesn't... I get what you're doing with the bouncing out in terms of, alright, fine, I'll subtract 2 so that way we both lost 2. But that's a game-changing. I kind of feel like you guys should just start it over. I don't know. Maybe we should talk about that. We can vote on it, the 5 of us. I'm leaning towards that's a start over. So, I mean, that puts Ryan at a huge disadvantage. That gives him only 1 more match, where he should have had 2 more matches. Doesn't seem fair. I mean, I guess Ryan did make the mistake locking Alex's phone, but he didn't know that was going to happen like that. So, yeah, that sucks. Alright, so the first 3 turns, Alex has to pass. Ryan goes with those 2. We're almost done here, don't worry. Only 74 pictures. Here we go. Mistake number 3 for Ryan. He goes with the Morph, not only with the Cosmo, in the fact that Cosmo won't let him get an effect, but it just gets fucking destroyed anyway. Like a total waste. Had you played Icebox or Shuri's Lab, think about that, man. If he played it at Shuri's Lab, oof, he could have had any of these big boys doubled. Can you imagine the Magneto? Because Ryan was revealing first, so it wouldn't have moved to Wong. He would have had a 24 fake Magneto here. Big mistake, Ryan. Big mistake. Keep moving on here. Going on to turn 5. Alex is going with the Shuri, so he's going to go for a huge Shuri play, presumably. Ryan with just the Hobgoblin over. It's a good thing he didn't put it here, I'll tell you that. And, yeah, that would have been double bad. It wouldn't have gone, and it would have just destroyed it. It would have been the same shit over again. And he couldn't play here, so that kind of sucks that he played the goose down early. I mean, it's good in the sense that Alex can't double anything too big here, but negative 16 is pretty great. So that Morph Cosmo might cost him the game. We're going to add that up. We'll see. So Alex goes with the Hazmat. That's going to lower everything Ryan did the Cosmo Ronin again. I wonder if that's a staple. But that's just going to destroy his own Cosmo. Since Alex didn't play in the middle, was he expecting a play in the middle? Maybe. So he was going for something bigger. But at that point, he's going for these two, I suppose. Okay. But Alex was still able to play two cards. So the Hazmat goes Giganto at 16. That's crazy. And the Darkhawk goes over here, tying it up. So then it goes down to 12, 2, and 16. Ryan. Playing them together, huge mistake. You spread them out. You actually would have won this location. You definitely would have won this location. And fuck it, whatever, you lost that one. But just in terms of total power, you would have had the game had you kept the Cosmo. Would have been you would have tied in terms of total power, fine. But you would have had the win. I guess he just felt he was confident enough with the Hobgoblin on the left. Man, that morph. Oh, that morph. If that morph had been anything, Ryan would have won. Alright, let's look at when the morph came out. When did the morph come out? Right here. Look at the options we've got in hand. Okay, card effects happen before field effects. So the morph would have became something, then doubled. Okay, we got 2, we got 5, we got 3, we got 1, we got 12, we got 3. Even the 1 would have tied the game. This is the biggest mistake of the entire thing, and I'm sure. I know Ryan was saying he wants to do trades, but Ryan, this mistake cost you the game, not the trades, and then this mistake really just lost you the entire match. Man. The odds of getting the Darkhawk are horrible. You don't know this because we can see his hand and you couldn't. But holy shit, dude, you were staring at a 1 in 6 chance of a tie, a 5 in 6 chance of winning the entire fucking game. It's painful to watch. But Lily, Jesus, pay attention. He likes to do Cosmo and Ronin together. He likes to put down that goose. He loves putting down that goose. And he has that Hobgoblin. You know, for a deck with no cost 6, it's still pretty cool to see what the deck can do. And Alex showing us that his Darkhawk has a lot more potential than people give it credit. Even in a non-Darkhawk deck, a 4/7 is okay. But with Bowser's going nuts. Alex might be home. Hold on, we can get an interview going here. So I meant to say welcome to the post-game show when I started doing the post-game show, but then the Let's View was acting up and that pissed me off, and I just forgot. Also, Bowser's freaking out for no reason. There's nobody in here. 1:26 a.m. I'm thinking we should let them have a little bit more of a go. Not a full match, but a 2 health battle. Because it was round 5, so the stakes were at 2, and they both missed out on 2 health here. So Ryan's going to lose this game. What just happened? Okay. Or does he not? He does. Yes, Ryan loses the game. Right. I think we should look at this as Alex has 5 health, Ryan has 2. Unless Alex thinks he would have snapped. That changes the whole thing. So we'll have to ask for his honest opinion and go from there. But personally, I think that they should get 2 more health each. So 5 and 2. And they should just continue from there. And see how that goes. Because not really fair that Ryan loses when that's an 8 health game instead of a 10, and we're supposed to be playing 10 here. So I'll talk to them. But Ryan, if you're watching this, don't give up on your deck just yet. If you want to talk about trades, you can talk, but I don't think you should just yet. It's only been 1 match, not even a full match at that. We haven't seen your deck's full potential yet, and you didn't get beat too hard, in my opinion. 5-2, not even fully done yet. You can have a turnaround at 5-2. That's not too bad. If it was 10-2, I'd say yeah, yeah. You should maybe change up your game plan a bit here and try not to make more mistakes here. You got 4 to his 3, but that Cosmo is huge. Fucking 2 gigantic mistakes in the same game. That game changing, man. So in my opinion, you should have had 4 to his 3. You would be winning in the lead going into the possibly final round. So don't give up just yet. That's my opinion. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and assume now it's gonna be a little bit longer, and I don't feel like waiting anymore. This video is already 50 minutes long, so we're gonna stop it here. I'm gonna talk to them, and yeah, this was fun. This was cool. I like doing this.